Today, guys, I'm going to be showing you the best Fisch macro for Windows and Mac here inside of Fisch on Roblox. By the way, do make sure to follow this video all the way to the end because there's a lot of important stuff, but this is a completely free and one of the best macros for Windows and Mac. So let's go ahead and get right into this video. All right. So really quickly, by the way, if you guys are going to be entered in my Game Pass giveaway, all you guys have to do is leave a like on this video, comment your name down below, and do make sure to hype the video on screen. You can see how to hype the video. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into how to install. All right. So head over to the link in the description below. It's going to say the new best Fisch macro download. This is going to be on my website. Scroll down and then you're going to see a link to download Exopanda right here. So go ahead, click on Exopanda, and it's going to take you to this website right here. Go ahead, click download, and then you can install either the Windows version or the Mac OS version right here. So there's also the virus total scans. It's also signed and all that good stuff. So this is a completely safe file. Go ahead and install whichever version you're using. In my case, I'm using the Windows version. Now go ahead and run the setup. Go ahead and click install. It's going to go ahead and install. I already have it installed. That's why it said closing. So it's closing the one that's already installed. Boom. It's going to go ahead and install, and then go ahead and click finish. And then it should launch Exopanda. Now you'll see I have a bunch of apps already installed for a bunch of other different games because there's a lot of games that are supported. But then, yeah, there's a lot of tools as well as like multi-account launching and all that crap. So go to apps if you haven't already and install the Fischer app, right? It's going to be this app right here. Works on Windows and Mac. Now go ahead and launch this, and you're going to see this right here, this little tab. Now it may ask you to go ahead and get a key. If it asks you to get a key, this is a super simple process. Go to the Exopanda thing right here. Click key expired. Click watch time. Get more key. Now people get this messed up. This is a completely free macro. It's super easy to do. You don't have to spend any money. It's the easiest thing you'll ever do. Scroll down to the bottom right here where it says your Roblox key. And then if it doesn't have a key right here, generate one, and then click add time, add 24 hours. You have to wait 15 seconds on this. It's so easy. And then right here is where you're going to claim your time, right? So we're going to claim our time in a second. Again, right here is where you claim the time. All right. So this is the way to keep it completely free for everyone to use. And it still, pays the developers. So let this load in. I'm going to add the time to my key, and then I'm going to scroll down. And as you guys are going to see, it may make me watch a little ad or something. This could happen at pretty much any point, but watch the ad real quick, close it. And then as you guys can see, we have 23 hours of runtime. We can copy the key, and then we can paste it into this right here, or we can just click save, and you'll say our key is active and good to go. So now it comes down to actually running the macro. Now, when you first install it, there's going to be two different modes. If you go into settings right here, you're going to see, if you scroll all the way down, there's going to be two types of mode. You're going to have memory reading, and then you're going to have AI vision. Now, a lot of people wonder, what is the difference? Well, first off, AI vision is the only mode supported on Mac. So if you're using Mac, it's the only version, the only mode that you can use on Mac is the AI vision. Now, AI vision doesn't really work for custom rods. It only works for like super basic rods. So I'm going to go ahead and give you a brief overview of AI vision, and then I'll show you memory reading, and then I'll explain to you what the difference between the two actually is and which one you should use. All right. So for AI vision, I'm going to just use the no life rod. That should be a pretty basic rod to use. I'm not sure if this counts as a custom rod or not, but yeah, we're using the memory or the on-screen detection. So I'm going to go ahead and click start. There are hotkeys that you can go ahead and set, but I'm going to click start. I'm going to quit my fishing rod, and it's going to go ahead and do this. Now, the thing about AI mode is the shaking is a little bit iffy, but as you can see, it is going ahead and fishing. It's not perfect by any means, but it is far better not having one on Mac. Or if you don't want to use the memory reading, you can use the AI mode. As you can see, it doesn't always get the shakes perfectly. I also might have not toggled the shakes. And personally, what I recommend is just getting a bait good enough where you don't need shakes, or a rod that doesn't require you to click shake. But again, there is some tweaking that you can do to actually get it to click the shake button. But yeah, that is the AI vision version. So this is what it actually, shows you the live tracking. I believe you can also disable the live tracking if you want. But yeah, you can definitely get a streak with this, and it is a relatively good macro. But again, like I said, it doesn't fully work with custom rods. Custom rods have their own abilities. Doesn't really work for those because again, it is the AI version. So you can, turn the detection on-screen overlay off if you want that turned off. But if you want that on, then you keep that on. So that is the AI version, and that is also available on Mac. There is a little bit of a different setup for Mac, but it's just pretty simple to install. It's pretty much the same thing. Now I'm going to talk to you about the AI or the memory reading version, right? Now this is kind of a use at your own risk type deal. It's not likely that you'll get banned for this, but essentially what it's doing is it's reading Roblox's memory. I know, kind of just like what the name says. I do say use this at your own risk because some of the Fisch devs don't like this. I mean, for the most part, you'll be completely safe. I've used this a billion times. So, I mean, but if you don't want to use memory reading at all, just use the AI and image detection right here instead of memory reading. That's literally the simple answer. Obviously, memory reading is way more accurate though. As you guys can see, it got it perfect. It's getting all the shake buttons perfectly. It's way more accurate because it's memory reading. So if you guys want to use this memory reading version, you also can do that. So it's a pretty simple process overall to go ahead and install. It's one of the simplest setups. And again, completely free. They're not making you pay anything for this. So there are a bunch more other settings. Like if we go into automations, there's auto potions, auto totems. There's so much stuff in here. There's other stuff that may be coming soon. Who knows? Then there's webhooks as well. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff built into this, all for completely free. And if you're using AI mode, you can use custom rods as well, and you can select the custom rods. I believe Requiem, this rod doesn't work super well. well with this, so do keep that in mind. But that is pretty much it for this video. If you guys did enjoy, then please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Helps out the channel a ton. We're on the road to 400,000 subscribers, and it would mean the world if you guys went ahead and subscribed. And I'll see you guys in the next video.